There's something no one tells you about excelling. The better you get, the more inhuman you feel. It starts with praise. You're so good. You're the best in the team. You always deliver. At first, it feels good, affirming, you feel seen. But then, they stop asking if you're tired. They assume you're fine. Because you're always performing, always meeting the deadlines, always showing up. You become the dependable one, the strong one. And with that label comes the unspoken rule. You're not allowed to fall apart. The moment you falter, people are disappointed, not concerned. Your breakdown is treated like bad service, not a cry for help. You become less of a person and more of a function. And inside, you're screaming because no one notices that you're hurting. No one realizes that behind your efficiency is a mind drowning in exhaustion, a heart that hasn't rested in months. You keep showing up because it's what's expected. But with every success, you lose a piece of your softness, your humanity. I used to think that being high achieving meant that I was invincible, that I could handle anything that life threw at me. After all, I had been labeled the overachiever since middle school. By high school, I was taking the most rigorous classes, playing 3 sports, and still had a social life. I thought that my hustle was my superpower. I could work harder and smarter than anyone else. And when you believe that, you start to see yourself as a machine that can churn out results, meet deadlines, and exceed expectations. But machines don't feel tired. They don't need rest. They just keep going. When I started working, I brought that same mentality with me. I thought that being the best meant that I could never slow down. I had to keep pushing, keep hustling. Otherwise, I wouldn't be worth anything. So I worked myself to the bone. I took on more responsibilities, didn't take vacations, and put my personal life on hold. And everyone around me loved it. My bosses praised me. My clients trusted me, and my colleagues respected me. But behind closed doors, I was crumbling. I was anxious, depressed, and burnt out. It wasn't until I got sick that I realized how unhealthy my habits were. When I was forced to take a break, everything came crashing down. I couldn't handle even the simplest tasks without feeling overwhelmed. I couldn't focus on one thing without getting distracted by a million other things. And it scared me because I thought that this was what my life was now, that I would never be able to achieve anything again. But it also made me realize how toxic the idea of the strong one is. The truth is, we all have limitations. We all get tired. We all need rest. But when we're labeled the strong or the dependable one, we feel like we don't have the right to slow down. Like we have to keep going even when we want to stop. We become so afraid of disappointing others that we forget to take care of ourselves. We think that our worth is tied to our ability to perform. When our performance slips, we feel like we've let everyone down. But the truth is, we're only letting ourselves down. We're letting ourselves down by sacrificing our mental health, our relationships, and our happiness. All for what? So that we can keep up the illusion of being strong, so that we can keep meeting other people's expectations. When will it end? When will it ever be enough? 'Cause I'm here to tell you that there is an end. There is a finish line. And on the other side of it is a life worth living. A life where you don't have to be the best. Where you're not expected to be perfect. Where you're allowed to make mistakes and be human. If you're struggling with this, please know that you're not alone. If you're burning out, it doesn't mean that you're weak. It means that you're human. And that's not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. So please take a step back and listen to your body. Take a break, recharge, and refuel. You deserve it. You need it. The world needs you to be at your best, not burnt out and broken. If you found comfort in this message, please know that you can reach out for help. There are people who care about you and want to support you. You don't have to go through this alone. So please don't hesitate to reach out to a friend, a family member, or a mental health professional. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel. It would mean the world to me if you did. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.